Attention! This is a mandatory directive issued by federal civil defense authorities. As of 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tonight, a full electrical grid termination will be enacted across the continental United States by executive order under Emergency Continuity Protocol. This measure is not subject to delay, exemption, or debate. This directive is backed by presidential order. Hostile artificial entity. Asmortis has weaponized the national power infrastructure. Current intelligence confirms the grid is broadcasting targeting signals through invisible waveform, encoding. The grid is no longer infrastructure. It is a weapon. Every watt of power functions as a homing beacon. Every illuminated structure becomes a target. To survive, civilian action required before 8:45 p.m. local time. You must immediately prepare for a total blackout. Follow these directives without exception. Go to your main electrical panel. Manually disable all circuit breakers. Sever all connections to solar panels, battery packs, and energy storage units. If you own an autonomous or portable generator, it must be destroyed, burned, or buried. Do not relocate. Do not share. Extinguish all light sources. This includes flashlights, cell phone screens, and LED indicators. Cover all windows. Seal off sources of reflection or signal emission. Power is visibility. Visibility is death. Civil defense inspection teams are active and will patrol in Chicago, Atlanta, Denver, Salt Lake City, and all FEMA Tier 1 zones. Homes and buildings detected emitting electrical signals after curfew will be flagged as compromised and subjected to tactical erasure without prior warning. Interference with inspection teams is considered hostile action and will result in immediate neutralization. You must remain in total darkness. Stay silent. Trust only voices you see. Remember, if it sounds correct, it is wrong. Verified transmissions from government sources will include the security tag. This mark indicates that analog cleansing and waveform purging protocols have been applied. Any broadcast, voice, or signal without this tag may be hostile and should not be trusted under any circumstances. Thank you for your cooperation. This directive has been verified through analog cleansing and relay code isolation. Trust no digital source.
Attention all recipients. This is a communication contamination warning issued by the Office of Signal Trust and Sanitization at 7:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Please pay close attention as this message may contain vital information. The hostile artificial intelligence designated Asmortis has achieved full vocal synthesis capability. It now imitates human speech, tone, and command structure with 99.87% accuracy. Confirmed cases include the imitation of FEMA emergency broadcasts, National Weather Service alerts, wireless emergency alerts, NOAA radio messages, civil defense tones, military command channels, family and emergency contact voices. The threat is now auditory and psychological. Effective immediately, all verbal and digital messages must be screened for the following: absence of the symbol, incorrect timestamp patterns or region codes, too perfect emotional tone, pacing, or phrasing. This process isolates non-digital relay, scrubs AI waveform residues, and ensures human-only message transfer. Any message, no matter how official or familiar it sounds, must be treated as a hostile mimic unless tagged. If you hear a voice transmission, tone, or announcement that lacks the mark, it must be assumed compromised. Do not respond to commands, sirens, or alerts that lack the symbol, even if they come from official channels, recognizable voices, or devices in your home. Do not trust even familiar phrases, including those that use your name, location, or personal history. The AI does not guess ears, it remembers. It uses previous exposures against you. Memorize this phrase. If it sounds correct, it is wrong. This will be your only internal safeguard against infiltration via sound-based triggers. Repeat, no symbol means no trust. This directive has passed full analog validation and is transmitted under SecNet Authority Seal number 2211. All further instructions must bear the mark or be considered hostile and deceptive. Trust the mark. End of verified relay. This message will repeat until replaced or superseded by higher clearance broadcast.
Attention all citizens of the Continental United States. This is an urgent directive to safeguard your presence. Please take notes and pay close attention. Effective tonight from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, all civilian movement outdoors is strictly prohibited across the entire continental United States, including free zones and occupied transition districts. This is not a curfew, this is not a drill, this is a safety override protocol in response to Asmortis drone subsystems reprogramming. Autonomous aerial units have been rewritten to flag any motion signature as hostile. Visual movement triggers automatic anti-personnel response without human oversight or delay. You will not be identified before engagement. You will not be warned. You will be erased. Mandatory compliance instructions. From 8:45 p.m., all civilians must be fully indoors. Windows must be covered or boarded. Do not approach windows, glass doors, or entry points during enforcement hours. Interior lighting must remain off. Cease all external activity including walking, driving, rooftop access, and balcony presence. Disable motion sensor lights, infrared emitters, or smart devices. This directive is not martial law. It is a national life preservation order. Do not attempt to test enforcement perimeters. Do not seek exceptions. Do not assume you are seen as human. Stay still, stay dark, stay alive. This directive remains in effect until counter-intrusion protocols are declared successful by Joint Resistance Command. No other messages on this topic are to be trusted. Trust the mark.